Okay, so this has been on my mind for a pretty long time, and I just wanted to get other people's opinions about it, specifically introverted people or people that have been told that they're introverts by the world, by society. So for my whole life, I've been told that I was an introvert. I didn't come to the conclusion that I was an introvert at first. I think that people just kind of told me I was an introvert, and it just kept happening and happening, and I just started to believe it, and I just identified as an introvert. So, what an introvert actually means is that you get drained from social situations, and you would rather be alone than be with other people. So I've been told I was an introvert my whole life, and I thought I was, but every time I would hear that definition, I wouldn't really agree with it, because yes, I was alone most of the time, but that wasn't because I didn't like being with people. I actually really liked social connection, but I had very bad social skills. I was very socially awkward. I had anxiety and all that stuff, and I just didn't know how to talk to people. I didn't know how to make friends. Um, I was left out like when I was younger, and then that just kind of carried on, and I just identified as that kid that was left out, and I just acted a certain way that caused me to be left out. So I wanted to ask other introverts. Hopefully, you're an introvert if you're watching this. Do you feel the same way? Or do you feel like you get drained from social situations and you would rather just be alone than be with other people? Because I have a theory that, like, because right now I think it's like 50-50, like 50% of people are extroverted, 50% are introverted. But the thing is, like, introverts have been on the rise only in like the past 20-30 years, and that's obviously because of social media, because of, being able to text people, not having to go outside, specifically in quarantine. Because of social media and all that stuff, less people, more and more people are having bad social skills, are not going outside, are not connecting with people in real life, and are spending more time alone, hence becoming more and more socially awkward, which is causing people to be alone and then labeled as introverts. That's my theory. I don't know if it's true, but I really want to know, because yes, maybe there are like genuine introverts that genuinely do not like being with other people and want to be alone, like rather would be alone than be with other people. But I think because of all these other social media factors and the internet and stuff, it's causing more people to become socially awkward and have bad social skills, that we end up just not being social more, and then we just end up being alone. And then we were told, because we spend most of our time alone, that we are introverts. So if you are introverted, and or you've been told that you are an introvert by the world, by society, I want to ask you, do you feel the same way as me? Do you feel like you actually do like being with other people, and this idea of being an introvert doesn't really align with you, even though you do spend a lot of time alone? It's not because you don't like spending time with other people. You actually don't really like being alone. You would want to spend time with other people, but you have trouble making friends. You have bad social skills, so you just end up spending most of your time alone. And if that's the case, trust me, I was like socially awkward my entire life, and then in the past couple of months I've been trying to be more social, and this is the happiest time I've ever, like, this is the happiest period of my life, most like fulfilling period of my life, of just putting myself out there. Like, it's scary taking that first step if you've been, like this your entire life, but trust me, it's worth it. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, and like, ask other people you know too that are introverts, do they feel the same way? Because I feel like this idea of introversion is like either super exaggerated today or it's just like completely made up. Like obviously there definitely are genuine introverts, but I think right now it's like 50-50 extrovert introvert. But I think that's very exaggerated because most introverts are just socially awkward and don't know how to talk to people and end up just spending most time alone and are labeled as introverts. And then since they're labeled as introverts, because I think the definition of introverted also has changed. Like introvert has become synonymous with shy, but shy doesn't mean you don't like being with other people. It just means that you're scared to speak. Right? Introvert means you don't like being with other people. But yeah, leave your thoughts down below and ask other people you know that are introverted. Maybe you can ask them to comment or you could just comment for them. I really want to know because I just feel like this is having 50-50 extrovert and introvert just doesn't really make sense to me because social connection is a very vital part of like our our brain and stuff. We need that stuff to survive. So the fact that 50% of the population doesn't like being with people just doesn't make sense because think about it, like back when humans we used to like be in tribes, we used to be around people all the time. I don't think 50% of people didn't want to be with the tribe. That doesn't really make sense, but I don't know. Please comment though, I want to know.